Here we go. Phase 3. Put 2 up. Phase 3. Okay. We went over the big intro on why we do the 4 phases. Then we did phase 1, fat loss acceleration. Phase 1, that's what I call it. Phase 2, metabolic priming. Phase 3 is going to be your final fat loss stage, or think about it as like body fat reduction. Okay. Because now we're eating more calories, where BMR has raised. What does that mean? Our body is working more for us. Our body is burning more at rest. With your basal metabolic rate rising, that means your muscle, right? We develop more muscle tissue, and now we need to maintain it. Okay, maintaining your muscle tissue that we just worked so hard to create in phase 2. Phase 3, we really want to do something for it. So now, since you're in phase 3, this is what you should have taken hold on. Weightlifting should have gone from feeling like a chore, if it ever did, never really did for me, to I get to do this because you are reaping the benefits. Those last 2 reps, okay, when you're in the gym where you're struggling, those are going to create the development you are looking for. So bring it in, get excited, okay? And if you're a parent, I know I'm getting off topic here, but if you're a parent, you get to flip the script. You are showing your kids firsthand how to be healthy in a way where you're not only moving your body, but your nutrition is empowering, rather than creating a bad relationship with food distilled in our youth and early stages. That's happened to so many of us. It definitely happened to me. This will forever change your life and your kids' life. You're making such a difference here, and I'm excited for it. This is going to take some time. You realize now that it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Okay, if you're going to sprint through this, if you're going to lose fat stressed, that's the rubber band effect. And I know I talk about this later, and I'm getting sidetracked here, but you're going to lose weight fast, and that's going to rubber band back, right? And it's just going to be that process where you're constantly looking for that next sprint, that next quick fix. Stay here, because these values you are building in yourself and your kids, they are worth it. Yes, it's going to take longer than a weight loss shot, but you cannot inject values. And these values you learn with health and fitness, with your routine, with who you are, it's just all encompassing. It's going to seep in and bleed over other areas in your life. Trust me when I say that. I didn't always used to be like this. I didn't. I actually hid in my apartment. I didn't have a social media. I didn't really have a life, at one point when I was trying to lose the weight. I would sit on my couch putting those It Works wraps on my body on a Friday night. That's what I would do, because I thought that that would work. I thought that that quick fix would work, that next thing. And it didn't. You have to do the work. So phase 3 is going to take you anywhere from 6 to 8 months. Okay, you do not want to race this. It's body fat reduction, it's final fat loss. So think about it this way. In phase 1, you were probably sitting anywhere around 1,200 to 1,400 to 1,600 calories. Somewhere around there you're sitting, okay, depending on, how tall you, etc., right? So around 12 to 1,600 is where you're sitting in phase 1. Phase 2, you should have gone over 2,000 calories, but a lean 2,000, okay? And then in phase 3, now we implement the same principles that we've learned in phase 1. Everything's all encompassing, everything connects. It's nothing that I'm going to teach you, you should stop doing. You should do this for the rest of your life. You shouldn't think of it as, hey, this is a time period. This is who you are now. That's what values are. Okay, so in phase 3, now we implement. You are going to be losing anywhere from 0.5 to 2 pounds per week. How? We're going to let everything we learned do the talking. We're going to increase movement. And by increasing movement, our body's working with us, right? Because our BMR is higher. So we're burning, instead of burning like 1,200 calories at rest, now we're burning, let's say 1,400, 1,500. So we're eating more, we're burning more. We are a fat burning machine, okay? And the method for building muscle, okay, creating that fat burning effect, right, where our body's responsive, where we're super optimally healthy, is the same for maintaining muscle. We don't want to lose the muscle we just work so hard to build in phase 2. The idea is not to eat as little as possible and rush the fat loss process. That's what all of us have learned for so long. We've got to unlearn that, okay? We have the rubber banding effect is perfect here that I just discussed, right? You're going to lose weight stressed, it's going to rubber band back. If you lose weight naturally, if you lose fat naturally, we're all going after fat loss, not weight loss. We want to hold on to that muscle, as I just explained. If you want to be toned, that's muscle. So we need to do this in a way where your body is primed and your body's able to hold on to that muscle, that sexy body composition we're all going after. Not only that, but the health, the longevity, the long live, I mean, everything. So, well, the idea is to eat as much as possible so your body has the nutrients to work with and thrive on. You've probably heard me say this before if you've been around. Your body's built to survive till we teach it how to thrive. You will respond faster in phase 3 than you did in phase 1 because we primed your body. We got your metabolism ready. We are ready to go. We're ready to fire on all cylinders. Your BMR is higher. We're ready to go. So your end goal in phase 3 is a leaner physique, but possibly a higher weight than phase 1 because you put on some muscle. Okay, so muscle doesn't weigh more than fat. Remember, it's just more dense. So if you looked how you want to look naked, okay, if you looked in the mirror and you're like, damn, like I would do me, you know? If you feel that way, would you care about how much you weighed? Would you care about that damn, I mean, $19.99 Target find? Hell no. The scale can be a fickle bitch. So just dive in and do the work. It will all happen for you. It's just on the other side of implementation. It's just on the other side of implementation. Watch your photos and watch your waist, okay? If you just use this as your metric, you won't get so crazy because they don't lie. Watch your photos, watch your waist, keep going. Fat loss is not linear. You're just still gonna be like this. Even though we primed your body, it's still gonna be like this, but you're still gonna be losing weight. Fat, you're gonna be losing fat. The more muscle you have, the leaner you're going to look. So that's why phase 2 is so freaking important, because you're definitely going to want that muscle so that you have the shape you're looking for when you get at the end of phase 3. So think about it this way. You want to climb Mount Everest. Okay, phase 1, we are meeting our tour guide. We're learning the steps to not only make it up the mountain, but how to successfully make it down. Phase 2, we're climbing up. We're climbing up, we're climbing up, we're climbing up, we're building, we're building, we're building. Phase 3, we're taking our time coming down because that is the most important, is your safety at the end of phase 3, meaning your final body composition, where you want to be. So then phase 4, we can learn how to maintain and stay there. Once we hit what we believe is the bottom, okay, when you're at your end result, and again, not using the scale here, but more your photos, waist measurements, etc., then we decided what to do next. How do you feel? How do you look? What's next for you? So at the end of every phase, I think you're getting the hint here. You have to redefine your why. You have to redefine why you're here. You have to make sure that it's clear what your next step is, so you have a direction to go in. Phase 4 is coming. Phase 4 is loading. I'm really excited to put this all in a circle for you all so that you guys could have such an understanding to where there's no other way but success for you. And if you haven't put it together, this is going to take longer than 1 to 2 months. That's what people usually think. They're like, I'm gonna lose this weight in 1 to 2 months. It did not take you 1 to 2 months to get here. It's not gonna take you 1 to 2 months to get out of here. It'll take you 1 to 2 years. Okay, it'll take you 1 to 2 years. And then maybe a lot of my clients, they're like, holy crap, they like realize what they're capable of. And they're like, what's next? What's next? What's next? They get excited and they keep wanting to reach that next height, right? That's the best thing you could possibly do for yourself, is surround yourself with people who have similar goals, going after the similar things, because there's nothing better than reaching the next height and becoming that higher you that you can be proud of on a daily basis. So that was phase 3. Phase 3, all encompassing, works directly with phase 1 and phase 2. Now you see the end goal. There's a plan here. I'm excited to wrap it all together for you all. Let's get after it. Drop if you have any questions. Of course, you know I'm here for it. If you believe you're in phase 3 and have questions on it, drop them. If you believe you're in phase 1, have questions on it, drop it. Just know, I'm here to help. There's no stupid question. The only stupid question is the one not asked. Remember that. See you guys next time.